skilled workforce. We are a young state and we have been able to house several leading brands like Mahindra, Nestle, Tata, Patanjali, and so on. Not many know that we are the leading manufacturing hub in India and hold great potential across sectors like pharmaceuticals, auto component manufacturing, health and wellness, education, real estate, and more. Over the next few hours, we will be exploring the endless opportunities that Devbhoomi Uttarakhand has to offer. Today, we have assembled here to make lasting connections and celebrate this wonderful gathering of esteemed dignitaries as we embark on the mission to become an ideal destination for investors and investments. We thus Devdas, Convener Health Care Panel and Vice Chairman, Devdas Hospital Private Limited, to deliver the welcome address and set the context for today. A big round of applause, please, for this gentleman. Thank you very much.
Very good morning to all of you. Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami, Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Uttarakhand. Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram, Secretary Planning and Secretary Honorable Minister, Government of Uttarakhand. Sri Saurav Bahuguna, Honorable Minister, Skill Development and Employment, Government of Uttarakhand. Sri Satpal Maharaj, Honorable Minister for Tourism and Government of Uttarakhand. Mr. Shankar Vanavarayar, Chairman CIA Tamil Nadu and Executive Director of ABT Industries. Mr. Isanova, Managing Director, Saint Gobain Private Limited. Mr. Muthu Valliyappan, Head Operations of Kevin Care. I'm indeed delighted to welcome you all for this very special meeting today. A special welcome to the Honorable Chief Minister who is here with us despite his busy schedule. CII is honored to be partnering with the Uttarakhand Global Industries Investors Summit, and we thank the government for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Uttarakhand and Tamil Nadu share several similarities, and I'm sure Mr. Shankar Vanavarayar will highlight them in his speech today. Organizing a global investors meet is an opportunity to showcase the strengths of a state and its opportunities. It also reflects the spirit of the competitiveness in driving the progression for its economy, its people, lives and livelihood. I'm happy to be here representing the healthcare sector of Tamil Nadu, which is one of the most vibrant in the country, and once again that goes back decades. Honorable Chief Minister, I had a chance to glance through your website for this Investors Summit, and I must say, by going through it and its content, I'm already sold. The website puts forward several positive factors of the state, like its industrial climate, law and order, natural resources, and many more. But what struck me particularly was the list of the state policies that you have uploaded, and more importantly, a large data of investable projects which are there in the state. It clearly indicates the sharp focus and how you are making it more meaningful for the people who visit the summit and those who want to invest in your blessed state. I'm certain that this will go a long way in the state's progression and success of this summit. You have also uploaded an investment tracker, which is also very useful for the people who are investing there. From the healthcare perspective, you have mentioned greenfield projects and PPP, EOMT projects for Haridwar, Haldwani, Dehradun. I'm also here in a capacity as someone who is chairing the work of healthcare panel of CIA Tamil Nadu. So while we have agenda on our own policies, events and interactions, one of our focus is also on collaborations, and we'll be very happy to collaborate with your state also. Healthcare, as you know, become one of the largest sectors in the Indian economy in terms of both revenue as well as employment generation. It's been growing at a CAGR of 22% since 2016. Employing close to 5 million people directly. The sector has potential to generate 2.7 million additional jobs in India also. So several factors are driving the growth of the Indian healthcare sector, including a very aging population, a growing middle class, the rising proportion of lifestyle diseases, the non-communicable diseases, and an increasing emphasis on public-private partnerships, as well as accelerated adoption of digital technologies, including telemedicine, besides heightened interest from investors and increased foreign direct inflows over the last 2 decades. India is working towards becoming a hub of spiritual and wellness tourism, which your state is already a leader in, as the country has much to offer in Ayurveda and yoga. In the hospital segment, the expansion of private players in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities have become better because of saturation in the metropolitan cities. India also has the opportunity to boost domestic manufacturing of pharmaceuticals, which again your state is leading in, supported by the recent PLI scheme, alongside offering investment avenues in segments like contract manufacturing and research. Over-the-counter drugs and vaccines also we have seen a growth in the last few years. I would like to highlight few areas that we can definitely work together, especially in the health space. Cross-skilling, especially we have the skills minister also here. The process of training nurses and allied health professionals from your state and vice versa can be done because we know that in the secondary and the tertiary level care, we need a lot of skilling, and there is a lot of dearth in this skilling. Workforce shortage is there, and you need to ensure proper quality services. So skilling is very essential, and we can work together in this area. Again, our states can complement each other in medical tourism, especially for those who are coming from overseas. We can offer combined unique advantages at comparatively lower cost than all the metropolitan cities. And our domestic, on the domestic front also, it is a pertinent note that almost 50% of India's population has access only to 35% of hospital beds. So simple arithmetic indicates that there's a tremendous potential for this hospital beds to grow, and by at least 30% there. So for ensuring equitable access to healthcare for citizens in all parts of the country, especially in areas where the reach is very poor. So the limited presence of doctors in semi-urban and the rural and remote areas, again, which I think you have some issues. So there is limited access to healthcare facilities for large number of population. So here telemedicine and e-health are here to be considered as potential solutions here for addressing the lack of access, and our state can give some lot of deliverables on this front also in the telemedicine and e-health side. So I have specifically highlighted some points on the health front. However, there will be more opportunities in the areas like automobile, tourism, as education, and so on. So in each of these areas, both our states have enormous strengths that can be supported, and the growth of our country will be there. So I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister for his personal presence here today. Your presence shows us, sir, that your personal commitment is there, not only for this roadshow, but for the main summit as well, and its outcome. With your team of important honorable ministers, key bureaucrats and officers, I'm certain that today's roadshow will pave the way for enhanced bilateral relationship between our two states and a strong representation from Tamil Nadu for your roadshow. I wish all the delegates a wonderful afternoon of learning and networking. I also take this opportunity to wish the Uttarakhand Global Investors Summit the very best, and sincerely hope that it meets all its desired goals and outcomes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your warm message of welcome, and we're now ready to start the day with a bang. Next, we're going to have a keynote address by Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram, Secretary Planning and Secretary to Honorable CM, Government of Uttarakhand. Can we have a big round of applause for Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram, please?
Honorable Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami ji, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Shri Satpal Maharaj ji and Shri Saurabh Bhawna ji, my colleagues from Uttarakhand government and respected gathering. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for coming here and to participate in this Chennai Roadshow of the Uttarakhand Global Investor Summit. The state is going to have its Investor Summit in the month of December, and December 8th and 9th to be precise. First of all, I would like to extend my invitation to all of you to come and participate in the final event where the Hon'ble Prime Minister is expected to participate too. Uttarakhand and Tamil Nadu are located in two different corners of the country. Tamil Nadu is the southernmost state and Uttarakhand is in the northernmost part of the country. But still, the two states have got strong cultural connections. And if I have to quote, I will quote two things. All of you know that the first Tamil grammar book was written by Agastya Muni, and he's called as Agatyar. And the mythology is that he's one of the 18 Siddhas who is considered to be still alive. So Agastya Muni, there is a place called Agastya Muni in Rudraprayag where Agastya Muni meditated, and there is an ashram and there is a temple. So this is a very strong cultural connection. And the second cultural connection is the only place where Kartikeya Swami temple is there in the northern part of the country is Uttarakhand. So that is also in the same district, Rudraprayag of Uttarakhand. So I would like to extend an invitation from the state to all of you to please visit the state and come to the temple. So now going to the investment summit subject, a lot of investors from Tamil Nadu are already working in the state. The main groups that are already present in the state are the TVS group, the Murugappa Chettiar group, and the Ashok Leyland. So many players are already there, and they are expanding also. So the state has developed a very strong industrial culture after its creation in the year 2000. And if you look at the state's trajectory, growth trajectory, for most part of our existence in the past 22 years, we have had double-digit growth rate. And even now, we are growing faster than the national growth rate. The state has been very supportive of any investment into the state. We have, before doing this roadshow only, we have revised almost 27 policies of the state to make them more and more investor friendly. All these policies are available in our website, Invest Uttarakhand. So kindly go through the policies, and you can find what are all the offerings in various sectors. The state is also, location-wise, it has got a huge benefit that it is very close to the Delhi NCR region and with very good connectivity by road, rail and air. Recently, an expressway has been sanctioned, which is under advanced stage of construction, expected to be complete in a year or two. And after that, the travel from Delhi to Dehradun, which is the state headquarters, will be just 2 to 2.5 hours. So this is going to usher in a lot of development in the area. So I request all potential investors to consider Uttarakhand as a favored destination for your investment. And when we hold this investor summit, if you look at the tagline, it says peace to prosperity. So that is something we always boast about it. The state is a very, very peaceful state. No conflict, no law and order issues. Crimes are very, very low. And if you look at the industrial environment, the industry-labor relationship is very, very cordial. We hardly have any dispute, labor dispute, where the government is required to intervene. So considering all these things, the state of Uttarakhand is fast developing as a very hot destination for investment. In fact, this is our fourth roadshow. We have done one in Delhi and two abroad, one in UAE and one in UK. And this is the second domestic roadshow and fourth overall. We have been getting very, very positive responses from all potential investors, and it has been very encouraging for the state government and its administration. I really wish that the Chennai Roadshow also turns into something very positive for us, and not only for us, for you also. Thank you very much, and you will be listening to our honorable ministers and our honorable CM in detail about what the state is offering. Moreover, there is a state film which will be telecast now, so you can go through that where the advantages of investment in the state has been detailed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Love the anecdotes that he presented and brought in the two states together. So next, as he mentioned, we're going to be having the screening of the state film. We have a special screening of the state film that highlights every enthralling aspect of the state. Requesting the console to present it for us, please. Thank you.
Incredible India, a land of diverse cultures and breathtaking beauty, where traditions meet modernity. Within the mosaic of the nation lies Devbhoomi, Uttarakhand, the picturesque Himalayan state of India, with the tranquil temples, the mighty Ganga, and exhilarating adventures beckon you to explore its wonders. Uttarakhand has embraced its uniqueness as well as emerged as an economic powerhouse in the country. With proximity to Delhi NCR, Uttarakhand's well-connected road, rail and air infrastructure positions it as a strategic gem in the heart of India. The state embodies the essence of peace to prosperity. The peace of doing business is exemplified by a state-of-the-art single-window portal offering more than 200 services, attracting investments across various sectors like tourism, Ayush and wellness. Uttarakhand is home to top tourism destinations like the yoga capital Rishikesh, hill stations Mussoorie and Nainital, winter destinations like Oli, and top spiritual locations Char Dham and Haridwar. Together, they attract nearly 55 million annual tourists and offer abundant business opportunities in the areas of tourism, Ayush and wellness. This has also helped the state become an appealing destination for hotels and tourism-related projects. Pharma. Uttarakhand boasts of over 300 pharmaceutical units, catering to 22% of India's generic drugs manufacturing. Health. Top healthcare facilities like Max Hospitals and AIIMS have a presence in Uttarakhand. Because of its pleasant weather and easy connectivity, the state has abundant opportunities for medical tourists to come and recuperate in the fresh air and pristine climate of Uttarakhand. Education. Apart from playing host to renowned elite K-12 residential schools like Doon School, Wellams, Sherwood, Woodstock, the state also has more than 21 private and 13 government universities like IIT Roorkee and GB Pant University. Food processing. Home to 4 agroclimatic zones, Uttarakhand's rich bounty of crops, vegetables and fruits have helped create a mammoth of around rupees 14,000 crore food processing industry in the state. Automobile. Uttarakhand has the biggest automobile industrial city in North India, Pantnagar, with major OEMs like Hero Motors, Tata Motors, Bajaj Auto, Ashok Leyland and Mahindra. Uttarakhand contributes to more than 10% of auto components manufacturing in India. Electronics. Helped by the immense presence of BHEL and defense electronics, the state has a highly evolved ecosystem for the electronics, EMS and OEM industry. Some of the major players are Voltas, Panasonic, Dixon. With a highly developed ecosystem for focused sectors, the state has given further impetus on the ease of doing business by reforming more than 2,000 business compliances. It has also developed world-class industrial infrastructure by hosting more than 10% of top industrial parks of the country. Currently, There are more than 30 investor-friendly tailor-made policies like tourism policy. Under the tourism policy, businesses are allowed up to 50% capex subsidy without a cap for hospitality projects and up to 100% capex subsidy without a cap for tourism products. MSME policy. Businesses qualifying as MSMEs get a capex subsidy of up to rupees 4 crore. Mega policy. For projects where investment is between rupees 75 crore to rupees 200 crore, get a power assistance up to rupees 1.5 crore per year for 5 years. Logistics policy. Businesses are subsidized 20% of the project cost up to rupees 32 crore. Service sector policy. To boost service-related businesses in the state, companies are allowed allotment of government land or capex subsidy. With 200 plus investable projects and more than 6,000 acres of government land bank, Uttarakhand is poised to take giant leaps in the golden growth story of the country.
21वीं शताब्दी का ये तीसरा दशक ये उत्तराखंड का दशक है.
This is the destination where businesses thrive in peace to prosperity. The world is coming here. Come to Uttarakhand. Let's build together.
That was indeed a wonderful video to watch. We felt so proud about our country. Next, we have among us some key investors who have been our growth partners in this journey and made significant contribution in employment and wealth generation in Uttarakhand. I would like to invite Mr. Shankar Vanavarayar, Chairman CII Tamil Nadu and Executive Director, ABT Industries Limited, to please come and share your experience with us, sir.
Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami ji, Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Uttarakhand. Shri Saurav Bahuguna ji, Honorable Minister, Skill Development and Employment. Shri Satpal Maharaj ji, Honorable Minister, Tourism, Government of Uttarakhand. Mr. Sachin, Secretary Tourism. Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram, Secretary Planning. Mr. Rohit Meena, DG Industries. And Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Secretary Healthcare. Dr. Satish Devdas, Mr. Eisenhower, and other dignitaries who are here, including Mr. Muthu Valliyappan. Wonderful morning. It's a wonderful start, I'm sure. It is a pleasure watching the video that we just watched. One had a certain assumption about a certain state, but looking at the video, we get a full overview, and my congratulations to the makers of this. At the outset, I want to first welcome the Honorable Chief Minister, the ministers and senior officials of Uttarakhand for this roadshow and interaction. I thank you for your time and effort in reaching out to the industry of Tamil Nadu. I'm also given to understand the Honorable CM and his delegation has been busy in one-to-one meetings throughout the morning, and hopefully also in the afternoon they will have many more meetings. For the information of the dignitaries, I wish to inform and talk a little bit about Tamil Nadu. I'm sure some of you are aware and there is a home audience, but for the visitors, I just want to present first, CII Tamil Nadu is one of the largest industrial organizations in the state. It has over 1,500 members, 9 offices, and from operations from 1981. CII works closely with various departments, ministries at central and state level, with the objective to exchange thoughts and perspectives and subjects that are key to industry, policy and development. CII is represented on many committees on boards and other committees across various departments. I would like to start this meeting with a few statistics about Tamil Nadu. It is important for us to talk about this also because Tamil Nadu also is doing its Global Investors Meet very soon. And this is the commonality between us, that these two states, I'm sure, have phenomenal possibilities to work with each other. Tamil Nadu has ranked 3rd in the ease of doing business nationally, and we are number 1 in electronics export. We are number 2 and the state, largest state economy with a 9.84 share in India's GDP. India is a country which has such diverse realities, but Tamil Nadu has a state, as a state, is 50% urbanized, and I think it's one of the highest nationally. The state has over 38,000 industries across major cities, and what is also special is the fact that we are multiply present across the state and not only Chennai-centric. Tamil Nadu is home to about 33 of the top 100 colleges and institutions ranked under NIRF. It has 19% of the top universities and 550 colleges, which naturally help us build the skill force. Tamil Nadu is top amongst the 10 automobile hubs of the world, and naturally I think we share a similar strength with related to automobile when we saw the presentation about Pantnagar. We are also other emerging sectors like pharma, electronics, again, is another commonality between both our states. Food processing, renewable energy, leather and footwear, electronic vehicles, EV cell and battery manufacturing are some of the other strengths. With all this, I want to say that this is a state which has been entrepreneurially dynamic and spirited for many, many centuries. Today, CEOs and businesses from Tamil Nadu are present all around the world and are doing business with the best of the world. But I also want to touch about what are the commonalities between us. One of the first things I want to say is the fact that World Heritage sites, both our states have phenomenal World Heritage sites. The mountaineering locations, our natural context and setting is wonderful. The hill stations that we have and the love for yoga, innumerable places of worship, and some of the finest boarding schools in the country, large number of dams and wildlife resources, and most importantly, tourism resources. I think these are the strengths that both our states have, and naturally these are commonalities that we can work together. Learning today, naturally automobile, electronics, tourism and food processing from the presentation also are other commonalities. I also think there is a wonderful commonality that I see Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram, I believe, who's from Madurai, who's right there in your state, but also the fact that we have Mr. Sachin, who I believe worked in Chennai for a year. So both of you also have a lot of understanding about Tamil Nadu, and it's special that naturally these are bridges that we can work together. In the context of global realities now, of uncertainties that we are in, I think it's very important that we work together, we take many more opportunities. Therefore, I think this effort of a global investors meet, and this is the other similarity between the two states. Today morning I'm participating in your wonderful event where we will present to Tamil Nadu industry, and this evening I participate in Tamil Nadu's global investors meet in Mumbai. So there are road shows in the morning and evening, and this is wonderful, and I also think we will work together in multiple possibilities. Secondly, I also think there are common aspects of industry, and the entrepreneurs of Tamil Nadu, I'm sure, will work on many aspirations that they have in multiple locations. I was also telling the Secretary of Tourism that we still don't have a flight direct to the state, and maybe that will also foster much more possibilities together. With these words, I really want to say that this is a wonderful start, and I especially welcome the officials, the ministers who are here with us, and it's very special that Chief Minister himself has chosen to come here, and I'm sure this will work wonderfully, and I want to say that CII is very happy to partner, and Tamil Nadu CII will certainly work closely with all of you and ensure that the best comes out for all of us put together. Thank you very much, and wonderful day today.
Thank you very much, sir. That was also insightful for people who are in Tamil Nadu. So many wonderful facts mentioned. So we are totally grateful for having you here, sir, and your expertise and experiences offer a unique perspective that's both enlightening and inspiring to many. Thank you. Next, I would like to call Mr. Muthu Valliyappan, Head Operations Coven Care, to share his experiences with us. Can we have a round of applause, please? Thank you.
Good noon to one and all present here. It's indeed a great privilege to be in the midst of respected Chief Minister, esteemed ministers and government officials and industry representatives. I have worked close to 6 years in Haridwar, 1/3 of my total career. and in the serene and blessed location of Haridwar. I have also been to most places in and around Haridwar. So it is a wonderful location, Uttarakhand state. Kevin Care started its first own manufacturing facility in the year 2006. And we have availed tax holiday for about 10 years in this SEZ initially, and also availed a capital subsidy on the plant and machineries. The state government has been proactive in promoting eco-friendly industries, particularly in the sectors like pharmaceuticals, information technology, and tourism. Uttarakhand is a strategic location near the national capital, Delhi. It makes it a very attractive destination for industries to serve for the large consumer market. Uttarakhand has very good road connectivity, very wide roads and easily reachable through air, train and roads. The state-of-art, high-quality, world-class structures in Sitkal. All industries have an opportunity in Sitkal. They create good infrastructure and relevant industrial parks, wide roads, utilities, and connectivity. The state also provides uninterrupted power supply. We also have the abundant water resource. So this is very required for industries. The state also promoting industry-driven skill development programs to ensure availability of quality manpower to the industry. Many plants have their internal skill development centers which benefit the whole state. Uttarakhand has many industrial zones like Haridwar, Rudrapur, Sitraganj, Pantnagar, etc. The authorities are also very friendly in nature, and they have this single window system where you can go for a one-shot solution. For every, you don't have to, go from pillar to post in search of many rules and regulations. So they have this single window system is very useful for the industry. It's a very peaceful industrial area, as respected Meenakshi Sundaram sir said. We had no IR issues or labor issues. It is a very friendly manpower. Even they have moving, floating population. It's very useful for the industries. Most of the authorities of PFE, SIC, Labor Office, GST, Excise, Fire Office, District Magistrate and SSP, everything is located inside this industrial park, Sitkal. So this is a very, go-to thing for the industries. Last but not the least, the people are very friendly, helping and hardworking. The climate is pleasant and tourism places are abundant, which helps in retaining quality manpower. There is not much of attrition, you can say, in Uttarakhand, where you can attract more quality manpower. So that's very important. These make it easier for businesses to set up and operate. I would say this is easily the best option for investment for all of us. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's been a privilege to hear from you. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and enriching our audience with your seasoned perspectives. We have one more person before we invite the ministers. I would like to now invite Mr. S.N. Eisenhower, Managing Director, Saint-Gobain, India, to share with us his valuable experience today. Can we please give him a big round of applause?
Good morning to everybody. Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami, Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Uttarakhand. Shri Saurabh Bahuganaji, Honorable Minister, Skill Development and Employment. Mr. Satpal Maharaj, Honorable Minister, Tourism. And other bureaucrats from Uttarakhand. My fellow colleagues from CII. I think much has been spoken about the facilities that is there in Uttarakhand. I know that there are 3 glass plants there in Uttarakhand. I have seen the 3 glass plants which are operating in Uttarakhand. I think you showed much about the other industries. I do know that there are 3 big float plants operating in Uttarakhand. In fact, Saint-Gobain, 10 years back, we also evaluated at that time. I'd been to many places in Uttarakhand at that time, traveled through Uttarakhand. Some of the friendly policies which has been highlighted so far. I have heard of it much in the CII National Council. Many of our members of the National Council in CII have spoken of the ease of doing business in Uttarakhand. So it is not just only tourism which is there, but it is possible that many other industries can also come into Uttarakhand as long as we respect the environment. The showcasing of Uttarakhand in the movie also showed that you have a large land bank. I think this is a very, very important aspect for us, for many of the people who are present here, because land is one thing which is of great importance for us, and I think you have really brought it out so many of us could really look at what is there on the land. I've gone through your website. Some of the policies, especially the latest policies that you have put up, are very, very friendly, investor friendly, and I'm confident that many of our industry friends who are here today will take advantage of this. On ease of doing business, I think Mr. Valiappan also spoke about it. It's extremely very friendly state, and some of the points that he spoke on, everything being within the Sitkal area, some of the offices and solving of problems. Peace and prosperity, I think, are very important, and Muthu Valiappan brought out that peace is there in that country, state. I'm very happy to hear from you, Muthu, that you are able to get less attrition. I think that's a very, very important aspect for many of us, and that's a very important point which could really attract more people to that. And if I am not mistaken, I think we have the youngest Chief Minister of Uttarakhand in Mr. Dhami, I think. Sir, welcome to Chennai. And I think Uttarakhand is concentrating much on the industrial growth now, not only on the agriculture or on the tourism. So that's another important aspect. And I'm sure with your motto that I heard from some of your officers, that the Chief Minister motto is economy with ecology. I think that is very, very important today, sir. Thank you for always trying to promote this portion of it, sir. So please give a big hand for a person who is still wanting to grow back with ecology and with environment. Thank you, sir. And all of us are working because we want to make the world a better home tomorrow. That's the motto of Saint-Gobain also, but of all of us. So thank you for coming here today and being personally present. And I'm sure with whatever you have shown so far and your officers have spoken and the interactions that you're having, this industrial meet will be a big success. Thank you, sir. And welcome back to Tamil Nadu. Thank you.
Thank you for your valuable input, sir, and sharing with us the plethora of knowledge and experience you've had in your work life. I'd now like to call upon on stage Shri Saurabh Bahugunaji, Honorable Minister for Skill Development and Employment, Government of Uttarakhand, to address the audience. Please give him a big round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today in Chennai for the Uttarakhand Global Investor Summit, Chennai Roadshow, I would like to first thank the Honorable CM of Uttarakhand, Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami ji, for arranging this roadshow. Honorable Minister for Tourism, Shri Satpal Maharaj ji, Secretary Planning Meenakshi ji, Secretary Health Rajesh ji, Rohit Meena ji, Shankar Vanavariyar ji, Chairman CII Tamil Nadu, fellow dignitaries. I would like to at first say it is a pleasure to be in the thriving industrial state of Tamil Nadu, a state which is known for its ancient arts, ancient temples and vibrant art. We have gathered here to forge a long-lasting relationship with industrial leaders and experts in the field of trade and investment. We are a very young and flourishing Himalayan state with world-class infrastructure, as told by our secretary before. We can boast of 3 very good industrial parks, Haridwar, Pantnagar, Sitarganj, where we have world-class industries working with us. We've been working for a long time together, like Tata's, Mahindra's, ITC, we have Hero, we have Ashok Leyland, we have Reckitt Benckiser. A lot of these big companies are flourishing in our state since a long time. The state is known for its tourism, for its agriculture, for its pharma industries, for its educational institutes. Our proximity to New Delhi obviously is a great advantage for our state with the new highway coming up, the NH highway which is coming up, which is going to reduce the distance from Delhi to Dehradun. In 2.5 hours you will be there. So our proximity, our rail connectivity, our air connectivity is really good. So it's a boost for the investment in the state and the industries. Honorable CM, I would like to say some words for him. He's as one of our keynote speakers addressed right now, and he said he's the youngest CM of Uttarakhand. And I'll tell you, I've worked very closely with him, not only as a minister, because our constituencies are very close to each other. So I have known him for a long time, and I've worked with him for a long time. He's a able leader whose intention is very good regarding the state. He wants the industries to come in. He wants a good environment for the industries. He wants an environment where the industries are flourishing, the ecology is maintained, and the state prospers. So it's very tough to find a chief minister like that, and I would like to thank him for his approach towards industry. We've made a lot of changes in the industrial policy, as a lot of keynote have already mentioned. We're trying to relax some norms. We're trying to make sure that incentives are there for the industries to come in and flourish in our state. The motto, as you all know, it's peace and prosperity. Uttarakhand is a state which is known for its peaceful, it's a very, very peaceful state. We don't have any problems with the labor unions. We don't have any problems with state machineries. We don't have any problem with the state government. It's a very friendly state government who's out there to reach to all the industrialists and fellow dignitaries sitting over here. So we invite all of you to come and invest in the holy state of Uttarakhand, a state with lots of opportunities, a state with a lot of investor-friendly attitude, a state with thriving possibilities, a state with the leadership ready to welcome you with open arms. And in the end, yesterday when I landed in Chennai airport, I saw a couple of things. One line really impressed me, which says, "Welcome to Tamil Nadu, where story never ends." That line was written in every banner when I landed in the airport. And I would like to just say, it's a beautiful line, and we would like to say that I would also hope that the story and relationship we built today will have the same ending to it. It will continue forever, it will flourish forever, and it will never end. Thank you all for being here, and I hope very soon we'll see you on 8th of December in the industrial summit that we're doing, the investor summit on 8th and 9th of December. I hope that this relationship that we built here today will be forever and everlasting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really wonderful to listen to the whole speech. And next, I would like to invite up on stage Honorable Minister Shri Satpal Maharaj Ji, Public Works Department, Tourism, Irrigation, Minor Irrigation, Rural Works Department, Panchayati Raj, Watershed Management, Culture, Charity, India-Nepal Uttarakhand River Projects, Government of Uttarakhand. Let's give him a big round of applause, please.
Vanakkam. It is my honor and pleasure to extend a hearty welcome to our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami, Awargal, Honorable Minister Animal Husbandry, Dairy Development, Sugarcane and Sugar Industry, Skill Development, Thiru Saurabh Bahuguna, Awargal, eminent representatives of business world, Shri Meenakshi Sundaram, Secretary Planning, Sachin Kurve, Secretary Tourism, Dr. R. Rajesh Kumar, Secretary Health, Shri Rohit Meena, DG Industry, Mr. Shankar, Chairman, CII, Tamil Nadu, and all the delegations and senior officials from Uttarakhand and the esteemed gathering present today. I deeply appreciate your appreciation as we unveil the potential of future-ready investment destination, Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand has dense forest covers and abundance of natural resources. This has always inspired ascetics, sages and visitors to come here in search of spirituality. The ascetics and sages who come here have adopted yoga and Ayurveda. After acquiring the status of a new state, we have expressed our resolve to make Uttarakhand a leading state in the field of Ayush by giving supreme importance to Ayurveda, yoga and naturopathy for the health and well-being of tourists and our citizens. Ayush, wellness and tourism have been given the status of industry by the state government so that investors in these sectors can get the benefit of incentives provided to industries under the industrial policies of the state. The wellness and Ayush sector in Uttarakhand is also becoming a preferred destination for investment, and Haridwar and Rishikesh have earned their reputation as global capitals in this sector. Units of famous wellness industrial establishments like Patanjali, Forest Essential, Blossom Kochar, VLCC, Shri, Himalayan Ayurveda, etc. are established in Uttarakhand. Ananda and West End, Narendra Nagar, Vana Retreat, Hayat Dehradun, and major hospitality chains like Taj Rishikesh and Haridwar, Marriott International Mussoorie are some of the leading wellness resorts in Uttarakhand. Apart from religious people who undertake Char Dham Yatra every year, the four famous Himalayan pilgrim sites of Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri and Yamunotri of Uttarakhand also have visitors who want to rejuvenate the mind and body and cleanse their souls, often migrate to Uttarakhand in search of peace. Uttarakhand's geological condition and the climate is favorable to produce medicinal and aromatic plants of various species, due to which it is a major area of attraction and investment for producers and processors. Government, in collaboration with research and development institutes and reputed companies, is carrying out research and development in medicinal plants. The medicinal and aromatic plants are also produced and exported from prime locations of the state like Dehradun, Chamoli, Uttarkashi, Pithoragarh, Nainital, Udham Singh Nagar and Haridwar districts. Uttarakhand is on the pathway to become a world capital of yoga. The concept of Yoga Gram in the state is an example to link yoga with tourism. The state government is also promoting wellness tourism. Apart from this, Uttarakhand is also world-renowned adventure and wildlife tourism destination. To promote tourism, work is also being done on ecotourism by the state government. Government of Uttarakhand offers wealth of investment opportunities, and our investable projects are worth exploring in this sector. Therefore, we are here to showcase our policies, sector-wise opportunities, and the key growth pillars of the state through an illustrious pitch presentation. With the promise to yield measurable and meaningful returns upon investing in Uttarakhand, we offer benchmark policy, incentives, and packages to our marquee investors. At present, there are 2 mega food parks, 4 food clusters in our state. Many multinational companies, including Patanjali, India, have invested more than 400 million in the state. There are 3 pharma clusters in the state in which more than 300 industries are functioning. Your support can flourish this sector further. We are bestowed with all the major climatic zones conducive to agro, horticulture and food processing industry. We are also continuously improving our multi-modal connectivity with the national regions and country around the globe. Uttarakhand has established itself as an education hub. We are home to many nationally and internationally recognized premier institutions like India Institute of Technology, Roorkee, India Institute of Management, Kashipur Defense Institute of Bioenergy Research, Haldwani, and GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology. Uttarakhandis, or the people of Uttarakhand, are known for their warmth, hospitality, and deep-rooted ethos of culture and spirituality. It brings us great pride to share the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, has also declared in his recent address that the decade is the decade of Uttarakhand. People of Uttarakhand across the world are celebrating their culture, actively supporting our quest to accelerate investments in the state. Our recent international visits for trade and investment promotions were testaments of this. Today, Roadshow is a procure to the Investors Summit scheduled to be held in December to attract major investments from all over the world. Today, delegation will be showcasing state policies, sector-wise opportunities, investable projects, and the key growth pillars of the state through an illustrious presentation. I would also like to take this opportunity to invite each one of you to the Global Summit, Investors Summit, and host you in our beautiful city of Dehradun. We are looking forward to benefiting greatly from the fruitful discussions. I'm sure that today will stand as a critical milestone in forging significant economic ties between Tamil Nadu and Uttarakhand. Nadri, thank you very much.
A big thank you, sir, for shedding light on such important facts. Your words were both informative and inspiring, and we thank you for your valuable time. Next, we have a special segment for our audience for what we've been waiting for this long. Without further ado, let's welcome the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami ji, to share his vision with all of us present here today.
वनकम नमस्कार आई विल स्पीक इन हिंदी कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है चलिए अभी आप सब लोगों ने जिनको सुना हमारे बहुत ही आध्यात्मिक जगत के गुरु भी हैं सब लोग जानते हैं श्री सतपाल महाराज जी और बहुत सारे विभागों के मंत्री के नाते भी उत्तराखंड में काम करते हैं और मेरे सहयोगी के रूप में हमारे युवा कैबिनेट में मेरे सहयोगी श्री सौरभ बहुगुणा जी हमारे आए हुए सभी अधिकारीगण उद्योग जगत से पधारे हमारे सभी सीनियर इंडस्ट्री के लोग इन्वेस्टर डॉक्टर सतीश देवादोस जी वाइस चेयरमैन देवादोस हॉस्पिटल श्री शंकर जी जिन्होंने बहुत तमिलनाडु और उत्तराखंड दोनों ही स्टेट के बारे में बहुत विस्तार से यहां पर अपनी बात रखी श्री मुथु बालियप्पन जी हेड ऑफ ऑपरेशन केविन केयर जिन्होंने उत्तराखंड में 6 सालों तक 6 इयर्स इन्होंने वहां का एक्सपीरियंस लिया है श्री एसएन आइजन हावर जी कहां बैठे हैं अच्छा बहुत डिटेल से आपने बहुत शॉर्ट में बहुत कम शब्दों में हिंदी में बोलते हैं गागर में सागर भरना एक बार ताली बजा दीजिए गागर में सागर यानी कि बहुत शॉर्ट वर्ड्स में बहुत ज्यादा एक्सप्लेन कर देना और यहां पर उपस्थित हमारे सभी मीडिया के बंधु मीडिया जगत से आए हुए लोग बहुत देर से आप लोग सब इंडस्ट्री के बारे में इन्वेस्टमेंट के बारे में उत्तराखंड और देश के बारे में सुन रहे हैं और लगातार एक के बाद सब एक जैसी बातें हो रही हैं सब मिले हुए कहीं बोर तो नहीं हो गए ना चलिए बहुत अच्छा डू यू ऑल हैव नो प्रॉब्लम। और सभी लोगों ने, हमारे जितने भी बोलने वाले सभी वक्ताओं ने बहुत विस्तार से अपनी बात यहां पर रखी है, बहुत एक्सप्लेन किया है कि आपको उत्तराखंड जो इन्वेस्टर ग्लोबल समिट है, डेस्टिनेशन उत्तराखंड, पीस टू प्रॉस्पेरिटी, आपके सामने बहुत मैं कहूं कि विस्तार में जाकर सारी बातें आपके सामने रख दी हैं। और मैं आपको बहुत ज्यादा नहीं बोलना चाहता, केवल इतना आप सबको बताना चाहता हूं कि आप उत्तराखंड में इन्वेस्ट करने क्यों आए, उत्तराखंड में आप अपना उद्योग क्यों लगाएं, उत्तराखंड में आप अपना व्यापार क्यों करें। तो इन सब बातों के लिए, चूंकि बहुत हमारी एक फिल्म भी यहां पर दिखाई गई, जिसमें बहुत शॉर्ट फिल्म थी। वैसे एक सेशन हमारा और भी होता था कि इसमें हमारे जो एमडी हैं वो विस्तार से ये बात बताते। मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि हमने जो डेवलपमेंट का मॉडल लिया है, उत्तराखंड देवभूमि है, जहां गंगा जी निकलती हैं, होली गंगा, यमुना, शारदा, महाकाली, अलकनंदा, भागीरथी, पिंडर, गोमती, सरयू, अनेकों अनेक, जो 12 महीने यानी कि पूरे साल भर लगातार बहती हैं और पूरे देश को शुद्ध पानी देने का काम करती हैं, सींचने का काम करती हैं। पानी किसी के आचमन का काम आता है, कहीं लोगों के पीने के काम आता है, कहीं सींचने के काम आता है, इरिगेशन के काम आता है। इतना, और पूरा जो हमारा उत्तराखंड है, 71 एरिया ऑफ द स्टेट वो फॉरेस्ट है, यानी कि पूरी की पूरी तरह से इन्वायरमेंट देने का काम, शुद्ध हवा, शुद्ध पानी, प्योर वाटर एंड प्योर एयर, दोनों देने का काम हमारा राज्य करता है। गंगा जी के साथ साथ गंगा, यमुना और इतनी नदियों के जो मैंने आप सबके नाम लिए, केदारनाथ जी, बद्रीनाथ जी, हमारे गंगोत्री, यमुनोत्री, और रिसेंट में अभी हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जो आदि कैलाश मानसरोवर आप सब लोगों ने सुना होगा। आदि कैलाश भगवान भोलेनाथ का स्थान, मानसखंड भगवान भोलेनाथ का जो रहने वाला स्थान, भगवान केदारनाथ जी का स्थान, और तमिलनाडु, और यो हमारे मरुगेशन जी भी बैठे हैं, ये भी हमारे उत्तराखंड के हैं। यहाँ पर मीनाक्षी सुंदरम जी हैं, डॉक्टर आर राजेश जी हैं, और सामने श्री सचिन कुर्बे जी, इन्होंने भी यहाँ कई साल अपनी सेवाएं दी हैं। तो सारे लोग भली भांति जानते हैं कि जैसे केदारनाथ जी, आदि कैलाश, ये भगवान भोलेनाथ की कृपा, सब पर हमारे ऊपर उनकी कृपा, और यहाँ रामेश्वरम, दोनों को एक दूसरे से जोड़ने का काम करते हैं, सांस्कृतिक रूप से, आध्यात्मिक रूप से, और कहीं न कहीं हम सबके रिश्ते, हम इसको और प्रगाढ़ करने का काम आगे करेंगे। जैसे हमारे प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय मोदी जी के लीडरशिप में बनारस के अंदर काशी तमिल संगमम हुआ था, उसी तरीके से उत्तराखंड में भी हम उत्तराखंड तमिल संगमम एक आगे बढ़ाएंगे, उस काम को आगे बढ़ाएंगे। और जहां हम इन्वेस्टमेंट के रूप में आप सबको इनवाइट करने के लिए आए हैं कि 8 और 9 दिसंबर को देहरादून में जो फॉरेस्ट रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट है, उसमें हमारा ये इन्वेस्टर समिट होना है। उस समिट में आप सब जरूर पधारिए और एक बार कम उत्तराखंड, विजिट उत्तराखंड, एंड मैं कहूंगा कि इन्वेस्ट इन उत्तराखंड। और क्यों करें, आप केवल उत्तराखंड में इन्वेस्ट क्यों करें? मेरे से पहले बोलने वाले बहुगुणा जी ने बताया, हमारे सतपाल महाराज जी ने बताया, श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरम जी ने बताया कि उत्तराखंड में देखिए, एक तो कानून व्यवस्था बहुत अच्छी है, और बहुत बार बहुत लोगों को कंफ्यूजन है मैं कल यहां जब पहुंचा तो इससे पहले जो ये आज रोड शो हमारा चेन्नई में हो रहा है, चेन्नई रोड शो से पहले हम इंग्लैंड में भी गए, लंदन में रोड शो हुआ, बर्मिंघम में रोड शो हुआ, दुबई और अबू धाबी और दिल्ली में पहले हो चुका है। ये बात कहीं पर आई नहीं विदेशों में भी, लेकिन यहां पर एक बात आ रही थी कि जोशीमठ में बहुत ज्यादा लैंडस्लाइड हो गया है और एक पिक्चर जो टेलीविजन पर दिखाई गई, चूंकि इस बार दुर्भाग्य से जो हिमालयन राज्य हैं, हिमाचल प्रदेश, उत्तराखंड, इन सभी में बहुत ज्यादा डिजास्टर हुआ, लेकिन हिमाचल में कुछ ज्यादा डिजास्टर हुआ। तो वहीं का कोई क्लिप लेकर उस क्लिप को भी ये बता दिया गया कि ये उत्तराखंड का है। तो मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि देखिए, डिजास्टर आया जरूर, लेकिन भगवान की कृपा से बहुत लोगों की कोई जान माल की बहुत हानि नहीं हुई। और जोशीमठ भगवान बद्रीनाथ जी का द्वार है और उसी द्वार से इस बार हमारे यहाँ कितने, सचिन जी, कितने लाख जोशीमठ वहां बद्रीनाथ, नहीं चारों धाम तो 50 लाख से ऊपर हो गए, लेकिन 18 लाख लोग अभी तक बद्रीनाथ जी के केवल दर्शन कर चुके हैं। तो आप स्वयं अंदाजा लगाइए कि अगर कोई स्थिति खराब हो रही होती, कोई वहां पर अच्छा नहीं हो रहा होता, तो लोग कैसे आते। बल्कि हमको तो कई बार रोकना पड़ता था, हमको अपील करनी पड़ती थी कि आप अभी यहां पर थोड़ा स्थिति ठीक नहीं है, थोड़ा स्थिति खराब है, इसलिए आप अभी मत आइए, अपनी यात्रा रोक दीजिए, मौसम ठीक हो जाएगा तो आप यात्रा अपनी करिए। उसके बावजूद भी भक्तों का सैलाब, तीर्थ यात्रियों का सैलाब लगातार, और हमारे चारों धाम विशेषकर से बद्रीनाथ और केदारनाथ जैम पैक्ड, हर समय जो है इतनी संख्या थी कि उनका इंतजाम करना हमारे लिए कठिन होता है। हरिद्वार में जहां से हमारे आपने 6 साल जहां करा मुथु जी ने, तो 6 साल जहां करा आपने, वहां इस बार जो कावड़ यात्रा है हमारी, 15 से 20 दिन की कावड़ यात्रा, शंकर जी, इस 20 से 1 महीने की यात्रा में 4 करोड़ 15 लाख लोग आए, जो मां गंगा का जल लेकर अपने अपने स्थानों को गए। तो आप अंदाजा लगा सकते, पूरी तरह से सेफ है। हमारे पास 6000 एकड़ का हमने लैंड बैंक बनाया है, 6000 एकड़ का लैंड बैंक इंडस्ट्री के लिए बनाया है। और बड़े बड़े ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, बड़े बड़े उद्योग समूह, जिनके बहुत सारों के नाम लिए इन्होंने, मैं उन नामों को दोहराना नहीं चाहता, वो सारे वहां पर काम कर रहे हैं। कानून व्यवस्था की स्थिति अच्छी है, किसी प्रकार का जो हमारा श्रमिक वर्ग, लेबर क्लास और मैनेजमेंट, दोनों में कोई क्लैश नहीं है कहीं पर। सरकार हर जगह सहयोगी है, हमारा प्रशासन सहयोगी है। हमने 30 से ज्यादा 30 पॉलिसीज हम नई लेकर आए हैं, हमने नई पॉलिसियों को लाए हैं। बहुत सारी पॉलिसी हमने लिबरल की है, लॉजिस्टिक की पॉलिसी बनाई है, एमएसएमई की पॉलिसी बनाई है, टूरिज्म की पॉलिसी बनाई है, इंडस्ट्री की पॉलिसी बनाई है। ये सारी पॉलिसियां हम लाए हैं। इसलिए मैं आप सबसे कहना चाहूंगा कि उत्तराखंड आइए, इकोनॉमी विद इकोनॉमी का हमने मॉडल बनाया है। और निश्चित रूप से आप सब लोग, जितने भी लोग आज यहां आए, क्रीम है, ये चेन्नई की क्रीम है, क्रीम ऑफ चेन्नई में कह सकता हूं ना इसको, क्यों शंकर जी, कह सकते हैं? तो ये क्रीम निश्चित रूप से बिजनेस के क्षेत्र में, इंडस्ट्री के क्षेत्र में, ये जो टॉप पर जो काम कर रहे हैं, क्यों डॉक्टर भावना जी? तो ये मैं आप सबको इनवाइट करने के लिए आया हूं कि आप एक बार देखिए, जिन लोगों ने देखा नहीं है वो आइए, एक बार वहां की यात्रा करिए, हमारे यहाँ के पर्वतों को देखिए, हमारे यहाँ के वनों को देखिए, और हमारे यहाँ की इंडस्ट्री को भी देखिए। आप इंडस्ट्री को देखेंगे, नदियों को देखेंगे, ग्लेशियर को देखेंगे, तो आपको लगेगा कि पूरे विश्व में, मैं केवल भारत की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, पूरे विश्व में सबसे सुंदर स्थान कहीं है तो देवभूमि उत्तराखंड है। और मैं आपको बताऊं कि मैं जब वहां अबू धाबी के शेख उनसे मिलने गया तो वो बोले कि वेलकम, आइए आप तो जो इंडिया में एक स्विट्जरलैंड है वहां के स्टेट से आए हैं। तो इस प्रकार की संज्ञा जो है विदेशों में लोग देते हैं। तो मैं आपसे कहूंगा कि आप जरूर आएं और आपको वहां पर एक अच्छा एटमॉस्फेयर मिलेगा। और सबसे अच्छा एटमॉस्फेयर क्या है कि ये मीनाक्षी सुंदरम यहां पर बैठे हैं। आज मैंने ये इसी शहर में पढ़े हैं, यहीं से इन्होंने डॉक्टरी करी है, यहीं से इनका बचपन बीता है, यहीं पैदा हुए हैं। तो मैंने आज इनसे पूछा, आज जब हम पार्थ स्वामी मंदिर जा रहे थे टेम्पल सवेरे, तो मैंने कहा अब आप क्या वापस क्या आप यहां आएंगे क्या चेन्नई? बोले साहब अब तो बच्चे भी कहते हैं कि थोड़े दिन बाद अगर हम यहां आते हैं तो गर्मी लगने लगती है, सब आप कैसे आ पाएंगे? अब बच्चे भी वहीं जो है रहेंगे। यहीं बैठे हैं मेरे सामने, आज सवेरे की बात बता रहा हूं। ये कोई प्रसंग, ये कोई मेरा बनाया हुआ प्रसंग नहीं है, ये नेचुरल है। तो इस प्रकार की हमारी ये भूमि है। और मैं आप सबको विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि आप अगर उत्तराखंड आएंगे तो आपको अपने जो आपका डिसीजन है उस डिसीजन पर कभी पछतावा नहीं होगा। आपको लगेगा कि आपने जिंदगी में एक बेहतरीन डिसीजन लिया है। इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए पूरी आज लोग भारत के अंदर तो खैर पूरी दुनिया के लोग आ रहे हैं। आज पूरी दुनिया के लोगों का रुझान इंडिया की ओर हुआ है, भारत की ओर हुआ है। हमारे देश के अंदर लोग आना चाहते हैं। आपके लिए भी पूरा भारत है, पूरा वर्ल्ड है, लेकिन एक देवभूमि एक ऐसी जगह है जहां काम करना जन्म लेने से भी ज्यादा बड़ा है। जिनका जन्म हुआ है वो तो है ही, भगवान ने उनको दिया है, लेकिन आपने वहां कर्म करने का प्रयत्न किया है या प्रयास किया है या आप आगे बढ़े हैं तो भगवान की आपके ऊपर भी बहुत बड़ी कृपा होगी। गॉड ब्लेस यू। हमेशा भगवान जो है आप सब पर कृपा करेंगे। मैं उत्तराखंड में निवेश करने से पहले निश्चित रूप से आप व्यापार में काम करते हैं, शंकर जी इतनी बड़ी, अभी आप तो मुंबई जाने वाले हैं ना, मुंबई जाने वाले हैं और आप लोग जो है बहुत सारे एस्पेक्ट्स देखेंगे, बहुत सारी जानकारियां करेंगे, रिसर्च करेंगे और बिजनेस को देखेंगे कि बिजनेस आगे बढ़ने वाला है कि नहीं बढ़ने वाला है, फायदा होने वाला है कि नहीं होने वाला है। अब इतनी टेक्नोलॉजी आ गई है, इतना एआई का सिस्टम आ गया है और फ्यूचर लोग देखते हैं। आज फ्यूचर जहां भारत में है वहीं फ्यूचर उत्तराखंड में भी है। मैं आपसे यही कहने के लिए आया हूं। एक बार फिर से मैं आप सभी का देवभूमि उत्तराखंड में 8 और 9 दिसंबर को, 8 दिसंबर को इन्वेस्टर समिट इसका इनॉग्रेशन होगा और 9 को भी चलेगी। वैसे 10 को भी हमने कहा है कि 3 दिन तक हम लगातार उसको करेंगे, लेकिन 8 तारीख के लिए मैं आप सभी को निमंत्रण देने के लिए, इनवाइट करने के लिए आप सबके बीच में आया हूं। मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि आप सब लोग जरूर उत्तराखंड आएंगे और हमारे इस कार्यक्रम की भी शोभा बढ़ाएंगे। आप सबका एक बार दिल की गहराइयों से आप सबका धन्यवाद।
श्री धामी जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आपने खुशी शब्दों में सबका दिल जीत लिया है और आपने इतने प्यार से न्योता दिया है तो हम सब आएंगे वहां पे। एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। नेक्स्ट वी वुड have the vote of thanks. So I'd like to call upon on stage Mr. R. Rajesh Kumar, Secretary Health, Government of Uttarakhand. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
In fact, it is a sort of a shocker to me. I was just told 10 minutes back that I have to make the thank you speech. So, with whatever trembling hands and feet, normally Hon'ble CM, he speaks for at least 15-20 minutes. So I thought I'll have adequate time to say the thank yous. But sir concluded the speech in 10 minutes, so I have a very short time.
But thank you, Honorable CM, sir. I would like to thank Honorable CM of Uttarakhand, Shri Pushkar Singh Dhami ji, for his valuable presence here today and his comprehensive viewpoints on the geographical, cultural, and ethical significance of Uttarakhand. And sir, I am sure that your speech today has generated a lot of interest amongst people to both visit as well as to invest in Uttarakhand. And this is, sir, sort of carried forward the enormous interest generated for Uttarakhand by the Honorable PM of India, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi ji. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Honorable Tourism Minister Shri Satpal Maharaj ji for elucidating the highlights of the various sectors in Uttarakhand. And I would like to thank Honorable Minister Skill Development Shri Saurabh Baguna ji, who in such chaste English highlighted why Uttarakhand is a front runner in so many sectors today. I would like to thank Secretary to the Honorable CM, Shri Meenakshi Sundaram sir, who is also my senior in college. In fact, both sir and me, we've done our schooling. I have done my schooling here in Chennai, and we both from the same college, from Madras Veterinary College. So, sir has always been an inspiration to me, and thank you, sir, for an inspiring speech. The Agastya Muni point was in fact mind-blowing. It did not strike me, though I have gone to that place and I visited Kartikeya Swami temple. There are bells, huge bells there in the Kartikeya Swami temple, and I was even flabbergasted when I saw that the script there in those bells was a Tamil script. So that is a 3 to 4 kilometer trek, in fact. So amidst the beautiful mountains, to see such a divine structure with such huge bells, and that too something inscribed in your native mother tongue, is a divine experience to behold. And I would like to thank Shri Satish Devdas ji for his encouraging speech. Since I am also looking after the health sector, I think we can there would be a sort of a greater interaction between the health sectors of both the states. I would like to thank Mr. Shankar Vanavarayan, Mr. Muthu Veliyappan, Mr. S.N. Eisenhower, and I would like to invite one and all of you for the Uttarakhand Investors Summit due on the 8th and 9th of December. And there is one point which I wanted to, apart from the commonalities, there is one thing which people in North India do and one thing which people in South India do. The people from the North, they visit Rameshwaram at any cost. For them, visiting Rameshwaram is a motto in life. Similarly, people from the South, they make it a point to visit Haridwar and Rishikesh once in their lifetimes. So, this is the Setu, this is the bridge that will unite our both the cultures. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Uttarakhand, and Valga Valamudan. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rajesh. A couple of things before we leave. So those of you who are interested in investing, there is a website which is Invest Uttarakhand that was there in the video. So Invest Uttarakhand has also the policies. It also has a form for those who intend on investing. So once you fill out the form, the office will directly contact you and have like a one-on-one relationship manager that will get in touch with you and therefore make the process easier. So, and since we have an ecologically very concerned minister with us today, chief minister with us today, please do not waste your water bottles. Drink the rest of the bottle and then trash it. Thank you very much. It has been a wonderful day. Varga Varamudan, Vanakkam, Namaskar, Jai Hind. Lunch is served. Thank you very much.